So the latest issue of Sports Illustrated is out, and the Indiana Fever are gracing its cover.
The Sports Illustrated cover says it all, not just Clark alone, but Boston Mitchell and Bonner standing shoulder to shoulder. This isn't a one-woman show. This is a team transformed from the ground up. When the players first saw that cover, their reactions told the story. These weren't athletes used to national magazine features. The genuine surprise and joy on their faces showed exactly how meaningful this recognition felt after years in the shadows.
We're talking about America's team, and I can't help but to get all patriotic inside. When we're talking about America's team, I can't help but to feel all red, white, and blue inside. The Indiana Fever grace WNBA Preview 2025 Sports Illustrated cover.
Here's where things get really interesting. The Fever's rebuild truly began with one pivotal move, selecting Aaliyah Boston as the first overall pick in the 2023 draft. After years of wandering in the basketball wilderness, they finally had a cornerstone, a true foundation to build upon. But even with Boston's presence, the 2023 season ended with just 13 wins. Progress, but not enough. Then came the turning point, the 2024 draft lottery. The ping-pong balls bounced in Indiana's favor, and they landed the #1 pick. What happened next changed everything. Caitlin Clark joined the Fever, and almost instantly, the entire landscape shifted. Tickets disappeared in minutes. Games sold out. Media attention exploded. The transformation wasn't just rapid, it was historic. A franchise that once struggled to fill half its arena was now the hottest ticket in town. But the real magic of this story isn't just Clark's arrival. It's the way the entire organization aligned around a long-term vision. Kelly Krauskopf returned as team president with a clear mission: build a sustainable championship-caliber team, not just ride the wave of a generational star.
This team is definitely in a different place than it was last season. I love the addition of DeWanna Bonner after being with the Connecticut Sun, who is now being sold because they don't have practice facilities. And, she has talked about how, honored she is, and you can just read it on her face, how happy she is to be there and to be so supported by such a great fan base.
2 years ago, a game at Gainbridge Fieldhouse was a lonely experience. Empty seats everywhere, the Indiana Fever finished with a devastating 5-win, 31-loss record, dead last in the WNBA. Nobody talked about them. Nobody cared. The Fever weren't just bad. They were forgotten. Picture this, a near-decade playoff drought, fewer than 2,000 fans showing Upper Game, the lowest attendance in the league. When you're that far down, it feels impossible to climb back up.
There is much more to the W's most watched team than the Caitlin Clark show. I kind of love that they included DeWanna Bonner in this cover because she is an integral member of the team. And about a month ago, there was a video going around that Kelsey Mitchell had posted, just some random video of all of them in their red, rebel red uniform. And everyone on social media was like, what is going on? Did they get new uniforms? And you could tell that they were at a park, and it ends up that they were shooting the cover of Sports Illustrated.
The Fever's rise from holding the worst record in the league just a few years ago to becoming a national favorite isn't just the story of one superstar. It's the result of smart rebuilding, strong veteran leadership, and a team finally poised to seize greatness instead of simply chasing it. And it all kicks off on May 17th against Chicago in what could be the most anticipated regular season game in WNBA history. If you're hyped for the game, drop a "fired up for the Fever" in the comments. Let's go. The Big Four are ready to shine.
Wow. This turned out so good. This period fever dream. Y'all wish that was you, huh? My bad. Oh, this looks so good. Ooh, that is fire.
And now the reveal for everyone waiting.
Wow. Just beautiful. Beautiful work of art. I love it. That's sick.
The Fever's rise from holding the worst record in the league just a few years ago to becoming a national favorite isn't just the story of one superstar. It's the result of smart rebuilding, strong veteran leadership, and a team finally poised to seize greatness instead of simply chasing it, and it all kicks off on May 17th against Chicago in what could be the most anticipated regular season game in WNBA history. If you're hyped for the game, drop a "fired up for the Fever" in the comments. Let's go. The Big Four are ready to shine.
This franchise has always been about players. It's always been about basketball. And it's about anything we can do to help the player become the best they can be. This is really a huge example and an opportunity to show the rest of the league and the world and that's involved in women's sports what it takes to be a high-level athlete.
It's an unbelievable day for the Indiana Fever. Another step for our franchise, again, to make this the best franchise in the world.
Remember when the Indiana Fever struggled to sell out games? Now they're featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated as America's Team. That's the Caitlin Clark effect, turning a struggling franchise into a championship contender almost overnight.
Oh, it's so good! It looks so good! It's so dope! That's so good. That's popping. Okay!
Oh, aw. This is so nice. This is so amazing. I've never been on the cover of a magazine like this. I can't wait to show my mom, man. I'm grateful for stuff like this. Shout out to the Fever Dream. Now you know.
That cover is more than just a striking image. It symbolizes years of patience, rebuilding, and smart, intentional decisions. The Fever didn't simply stack talent. They crafted a bold vision for what women's basketball could become in Indiana. Now, the Indiana Fever stand tall as America's team, a franchise that both die-hard basketball fans and casual viewers are eager to watch. The Sports Illustrated cover marks a watershed moment for the entire WNBA, highlighting how the league is breaking into mainstream sports culture like never before.
And Caitlin Clark did have a little bit to say about the Fever's recruitment in the offseason. It kind of drives home the whole, like, nobody wanted to play in Indiana. Like, it negates it, actually. Sorry, it doesn't drive it home. It totally negates it. And she says, people want to come here and play with us and be a part of this organization. Honestly, in our case, it worked out pretty fast. Everyone wanted to come.
We are not here to chase greatness. We're here to claim it. That's the team's new mantra, and it perfectly captures this moment. The Fever's rise isn't accidental. It's the result of aligning young talent veteran leadership and perfect timing with an organization finally ready to step into the spotlight from worst to first. The Fever's transformation is exactly what sports dreams are made of. When the most transformational player in sports history joins your team, everything changes. Suddenly, Indiana wasn't just a place elite players passed over. It became the destination everyone wanted to join. The gravitational pull of Caitlin Clark reshaped the entire WNBA landscape. The Fever front office recognized this opportunity and pounced. They didn't just draft Clark and call ETA day. They aggressively pursued veterans who could complement their young stars and speed up their path to contention. This wasn't about a 3-year plan anymore. This was about winning now, and
we knew that Caitlin Clark was this phenomenal talent, but she was entering a league that she was not familiar with. She was a rookie. The Indiana Fever have been actively building and rebuilding their organization and this team, and they have a lot of incredible pieces. But the fact that they were able to get into the playoffs and be a team that, although they didn't, advance far in the playoffs, they were a team that we kept saying, if you face them, they're gonna make it difficult for you. That organization then saw that and said, we are capitalizing on this and we're doing it now.